Hello students, welcome to your English classroom. Today you are going to practice English workbook or your practice book. You know, your practice book is related to your main course book, and in main course book you have already studied the first chapter, and that's the Shoemaker. And here also the first chapter, the name of the first chapter is Shoemaker, but actually this is an extract from famous American writer Pulitzer's novel What Kitty Did. Let's first recapitulate the paragraph, or you can say it's for your comprehension, okay? Just recapitulate it once again. Kitty was the name of the eldest daughter of the family, and she was 12 years old. So she lived in the town of Barnet, which wasn't a very big town. The house she lived in stood on the edge of the town. It was a large square, white with green blinds, and had a porch in front, over which roses and clematis made a thick bower. Four tall locust trees shaded the gravel path which led to the front gate. On one side of the house was an orchard, and on the other side were wood piles and barns and ice house. You can see the picture. See the porch in front. Okay. There were 6 of the Carr children, 4 girls and 2 boys. Katie, the oldest one, she was, as I told you already, she was 12 years old. And the youngest boy was Phil, he was 4 years old. Rest of the children, they belong to the age group in between. Their Dr. Carr, their papa, was a dear, kind, busy man who was away from home all the day, and sometimes all the night. He used to remain busy at his work. He was taking care of sick people. The children hadn't mama. She had died when Phil was a baby. In place of their mama, there was an aunt, and the name of the aunt was Aunt Izzy. She was Papa's sister, who came to take care of them. Aunt Izzy, she was a small woman, sharp-faced and thin, rather old-looking, and very neat and particular about everything. She meant to be kind to the children, but they puzzled her because they were very naughty children. You can see in the picture Aunt Izzy, she is just with the children, and Aunt Izzy, when she was a child, she was like present time also, she was very calm and quiet, and she compared herself with Kali Locks. Okay, but Katie, she was very naughty. She tore her dress every day, hated sewing, and didn't care a button about being called good, while Clover and Elsa and other 2 children, they shied off like restless ponies when anyone tried to pat their heads. So all the children, they were really very naughty. It was very perplexing to Aunt Izzy. She found it hard to quite forgive the children for being so unaccountable and so little like the good boys and girls in Sunday school memoirs, who were quite different from this group of children. Then Dr. Carr, he was another person who worried Aunt Izzy. Why? Because he wished to have the children hardy and bold and encourage climbing and rough plays. Aunt Izzy was really satisfied about her charges only for half an hour every day, and during that half an hour the children were made to sit and learn the Bible verse for the day. At this time she looked at them with pleased eyes. They were all so prick and span, means they were very disciplined that moment, calm and quiet, neat and tidy, disciplined, with such nicely brushed jackets and such neatly combed hair. But the moment the bell rang, her comfort was over. From that time on, they were what she called not fit to be seen. So, this is the comprehend paragraph, and you will already, the answer part is discussed before also, it's only recapitulation. Let's move to the next slide. Let's see what is there. So who was Cattiker? And these words you have to find out the meanings, like, yes, perplexing, puzzled. And then who was Katikar? She was the eldest of the 6 children and she was very naughty. Did the girls love nature? How can you say so? Yes, girls love nature because their house and the surrounding of the house, it says about beautiful natural landscape, trees and the porch, everything. Then why did Dr. Carr worry Aunt Izzy? Because he wanted his children to be hardy, yes, to be hardy and bold, and that's why he allowed them for climbing and rough plays, which made or annoyed Aunt Izzy. What type of children were Katie and her siblings? Give reference from the passage. You will have to understand the question to answer it correctly. They were very naughty children, no? All the siblings were very naughty. And what are the references you will be giving from book? Like Katie tore her dress every day. Then Clover and Elsie, they shied off like restless ponies. This give us indication that the children were very naughty. Now, think and answer. With whom some of you asked me and said that you have doubt in this question, how to answer it. So, here is the answer I am going to say. Later on, all the answers will be provided. So, don't worry at first, but at first you have to try all the answers to be written on your own. With whom did Aunt Izzy compare the Carr children? What were the differences? Who could have helped Aunt Izzy and how? Aunt Izzy compared the Carr children with the good boys and girls in Sunday school memoirs. Who were the young people she liked the best? And they were very different from the Carr children because they were very disciplined. The children of Sunday school memoirs, they were very disciplined and calm and quiet, whereas these Carr children, they were very naughty. Let's move to the next phase. And here, word wonder is given. You have to match words from A column to B with B column, and then you have to make the compound word. In A column, the first word given is hand, and you have to match with from a word from column B. It will be hand picked. I'm helping you here, but keep it in mind, all the exercises you have to practice on your own because this is practice book. Later on, answer key will be provided, and then you can check your book. Okay, with clear, what will be going here? Clear out, brightly lit, well written, broken natured, English speaking, bedridden, part time. See what is there in B. Question is, rewrite the passage given below using the correct compound words in place of the highlighted ones. You need to read the passage. Mary was at her bed shore window. It will be bedside window. Monty, her cat, quickly jumped up the study note beside the window. Study table easily can be understood, no? Study table beside the window to enjoy the outside view. Mary imagined painting the sea light. It will be seaside, S-I-D-E. With children making tea castles, not tea castle, it will be sand castles. Fishermen spreading their nets, sea lovers enjoying the sun table. We can say sunset or sunrise. Okay. But Mary will draw the watch pole, will draw the watch tower. And lastly, days after days she was seeing her father on the tower, looking like a puppet moving the search lamp. It will be search light. Okay. Now coming this part, learn about language. Read these sentences and state the tense. First 2-3 sentences I'll be saying you. Later on the rest of the sentences you will find out the answer at first on your own. Later on, once again I'm repeating, you will be provided with the answer key. The earth revolves around the sun. Now to find the tense you have to follow the verb. Here verb is revolves and it is in present indefinite tense or simple present tense. Second sentence, she cooked last evening for the children. Cooked, the verb is cooked. It's in second form, so it is simple past tense or past indefinite tense. I shall repair my bicycle tomorrow. So shall repair means future indefinite tense. Mitali is learning to drive. Is learning means present continuous. I am going to the theater tomorrow. Tomorrow is there. Am, though it is am, so it gives indication of future tense. So we'll be saying it's in future tense. Okay, as it is tomorrow. Okay, rest you try to do on your own. See the next part. Fill in the blanks with the correct form of the verbs. And you can see from your book also. My father loves to walk is also correct. Walking also correct. I always find Gugu's cat snuggling. The man offered us baked beans. Okay, let's move to the next slide. Rest of the answers from number 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 try to do on your own. Later on when answer key will be provided, once again you can check your answers. Now coming to language lab. Say these sentences aloud and underline the stressed part of the highlighted words. So highlighted words, conduct. Which part is you are giving stress? Conduct. So here duct or con. Which part you are saying loudly? First try to find out. It's con. First we are pronouncing and giving stress in the first 3 letters, con, then comes duct. Again, insults. Here, insults. Stressed, the part is sulls. Then, number 3, record. Record. So, re. Then, produce. Produce. Which one is stressfully pronounced? Deuce. So, this part you have to underline. Escort. Escort. So, caught. Digest. Jest. Project. First part is given stress. Procure. Cure is given stressed. Okay. Now coming to the composition part. Here a letter to the principal of a school in your city that is given. That will be your homework. So I request you all to practice this workbook and always use pencil for this while writing or answering in this workbook. Then submit your work in Google Classroom assignment section. And once again I am repeating, answer key will be provided. Don't worry, stay safe, stay healthy.